All right,
Looks like players are going to be starting off. Whitebeard player going first.
first. That's a big deal.
Yeah, that's basically the way for Smoker to win this matchup is for them to get this die roll go second.
Oh, we can see the Smoker's hand, too. He has two 2Ks, a blocker.
Ooh, Whitebeard player, 3 events. Double guard point and radical in hand. That looks like it's
Already,
going to be...
wow.
Yeah. And then the Smoker player in hand doesn't look like he has any destruction, but does have those Kuzons,
yeah,
which
the Kuzon can draw a card at least.
Yeah.
I don't know that. I guess he could get Vista.
Yeah, you want to play around the Vista.
Yeah, I understand the block here.
You want to be greedy. Doesn't understand what that card does. Reading it real quick. That very strong card there.
Yeah.
3-drop does seem like very like nonchalant, nothing special. But if you attach 2, that's actually swinging for 7. So that could be a
7K.
very powerful card.
And then he could still attach 3 to the Whitebeard and swing for 9. So you could get a 7/9 swing and easily take 2 life.
Looking at this Whitebeard's hand, though, Whitebeard triple guard point, radical ends 2Ks.
And he can drop a Frankie and leave 1 open next turn.
This is a very strong hand going Whitebeard, so Smoker's definitely going to need to be playing to the best in order to win this. Oh.
Well, he doesn't even realize.
Okay. Looks like the Whitebeard player is allowing them to take back. Doesn't realize the Whitebeard 6K and does prefer get to attach 1 before attacking.
Well, he has to play the Kuzon, yeah.
Does play the Kuzon.
He can't attach here.
Passes on that. Draws a card.
Oh, we can't see. Oh, another Kuzon? That's rough.
Yeah, that is a rough.
All right, let's see here.
Luckily for us, the Whitebeard player is notating life on dice, so that does make it helpful on our end.
Yeah, as a Whitebeard,
exactly.
Whitebeard
2
should do that.
on Luffy right here, making it swing for 7. That's such a good number.
And then 9 for the Whitebeard. Yep, he's going to go 9 right here. Oh, another 7. I wonder what he's playing for 2. He's leaving 2 open? Or is he playing down the Sanji? We will see.
Maybe he's really scared and wants to be able to keep all of that because his hand does have only events.
Yeah, that's true.
But
yeah,
I would.
What he's doing. I would have swung for more.
I would have swung for 7 and kept 1 up.
You mean 8? He swung for 7.
Or 8, yeah. I mean, 7's a good number either way.
It is, but I mean that's just a 2K and a 1. And
yeah,
against
but
Smoker, I want to get rid of 2Ks. I want to tempt you at least.
Exactly.
Smoker player drew another 2K.
Yeah. This does not look favorable in the Smoker matchup, but his hand
there
is growing.
There is a Borsalino tucked in there, I think. After those Kuzons.
Yes, there is a Borsalino. Borsalino is definitely a very strong card in this matchup, but if you want to see success, you are going to need to draw into those high-end cards like a Kaino.
Would you pop the Luffy here with Kuzon? Would that be your first thing, or do you not want to get
No, I'm going to swing into
swingable?
it. You want to be able to get that Whitebeard player to discard cards in hand, and the best way to do that is to swing into characters like that. Either you're getting rid of the threats, or you're able to swing without establishing a lot of dawn on the characters.
Yeah, here he goes for 7. At the Luffy.
Wow. Interesting decision.
See, you could have just done that for 5 with the Kuzon if you really wanted to.
Yeah, I would have baited a 5 at first, made him discard. That would have been an easy guard point out of hand at that point, and then
because here's my point. You're going to play down another Kuzon right now. Look at that. So see, he's going to play down another Kuzon. That Kuzon could have done the same thing, and he could have still went 7 at life and got at least a 2K out or one of those event cards.
Or even swinging 5, getting a guard point out of hand early in, and then attaching 2 to make sure to guarantee the kill there, removing the guard point, and then still doing
I will
the same.
say the Smoker does have a big hand. You have to remember we have the power of knowledge here. You know what I mean? We see the hand. You guys see the hand. But this other player sees that. I mean, look at that. What's that, 10 cards? 9 cards there for the Smoker player?
Whitebeard is swinging for 7.
This is a 2K.
Double 2K.
No, why would you do double 2K?
Because it's 7 to 5.
Oh, yeah. I'm a Whitebeard player.
Right, does get rid of 2 2Ks in hand.
Yep.
And there goes the Frankie. Definitely
still leaving the 2 up.
The best 4/6 vanilla in the deck.
You're just a Frankie fan.
Yeah. He's pretty super.
All right, what does the Smoker do here? Obviously, they're hoping to draw the Sakazuki. I did not see what they pulled off the Kuzon.
Oh, no. Another blocker, it would appear. Man, you're really just kind of wanting to get something.
Yeah.
Next turn, he will be at 10, so that's going to be the...
I don't think he has 10 drop.
No, he doesn't. That's why I'm saying he's definitely going to most likely be taking a life this turn, just fishing
I'd probably Kuzon and Borsalino this turn. I don't think he has an option.
I agree with that.
Oh, no, wait. Is that last card 10 drop?
No, that's
10 drop.
That is 10 drop. Yeah,
oh, that changes everything. That changes everything. So what would you do here, Evan, knowing you have 10 drop next turn? He has the Kuzon on board, so he has removal of a Whitebeard if he wants it.
I would establish a Borsalino, get that blocker into play and into a rotation, so that next turn when you do play that Borsalino, you have a little padding.
Yep.
And then
I like
exactly
this. I like this right here.
Yeah, that very similar being play going on here. It looks like he's most likely going to leave 2 up so that he can also establish that 2-drop blocker.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I like that play this phase of the game. Playing those 2-drop blockers right now just kind of gives early Vista targets. You really want to save those for late game where you're either you kill me this turn or you're not killing me at all.
Yeah.
And then you make them waste their Dawn.
He does go for the double blocker, though.
Yep.
I don't mind it. I'm with you. I like to hide that knowledge.
Yeah.
I don't want you to know that I have a blocker at this
Exactly.
stage.
When I want my last turn before Whitebeard goes for game to just drop as many blockers as I possibly can and then put him in a situation where, you didn't weed these out
Now,
of me.
by the way, we don't know that the Whitebeard player has a Newgate in hand at this point. He's
we
obviously
do. He's
played.
shown it.
Oh, he did have a Newgate?
He flashed it.
Okay.
It was his opening hand. Yep. There it goes.
So we have an 8K leader on board right now. And there goes the Don Quixote.
Well, it seems to work out. Did play the Whitebeard, so
Yep,
the Don Quixote worked out very well for him.
And that's what he was hoping for when he
Exactly.
played it. I mean, that was his
It is a risky move, though, as the Whitebeard player playing it. However, Whitebeard player did play very defensively, staying at 2 life here.
He said, I have the Whitebeard.
Exactly.
I mean, that was his gameplay.
Exactly. And then this is the easiest drop 10 drop pop Frankie pass turn here. There's
Pop
no point.
Frankie.
What
We're
else?
popping Newgate.
How are you popping Newgate?
Kuzan swing -4, play down
interesting.
10.
That is an interesting play right there. Are you doing it right here? Yeah.
Yep, you sure are. Yep. Here he goes. Bye. Smoker just won this game.
I'm not sure about that.
Yeah, I mean, the Whitebeard player still has what? 2 radicals in hand?
Yeah, we'll definitely have to see whether or not the Whitebeard player...
If he doesn't have a Newgate here, though. That 10 drop's established. That's the problem.
100%.
And a Borsalino on board? That's such a big turn.
Smoker player does have a very defensive hand, though.
And 3 life.
So he can definitely survive this, but if the Whitebeard player is able to establish another strong board here, he's not going to have the rebuttal for it. And I definitely think the Whitebeard player will be able to survive for a while. But also looks like Smoker has a very strong defensive hand as well. There goes the second Whitebeard.
Now, see, here's my thing. Call me dangerous. I would have taken. Okay, he takes the life. I was gonna say I would look for a socket. There goes the Frankie.
Pops the Frankie.
There goes the Frankie.
What a great life check right there. That is definitely.
I was gonna say I would have fished for like a Sakazuki there or something, and he did that. You know.
Now, are you even popping the Frankie honestly, or do you want to leave that Frankie there?
He has a Shockwave in hand. I think it's fine.
Well, no, it's not that. It's you're facing up against a 8K Whitebeard. Would you rather be swinging into a 6K Frankie and then get cards out of his hand that way?
Does he protect?
And if he doesn't protect, then you kept the Shockwave.
Yeah. At this stage in the game, I can't say it's something.
It's definitely an easy pick just to see it and be like, yeah, I'm gonna pop.
So
that
based
Frankie.
on his hand, I think I have to play Kuzan here, right? Draw a card, see what I get.
What is that?
I mean, he has a Smoker.
Oh, he has a Smoker.
A 5/7 Smoker. I don't know that that does anything in this matchup, really. I mean,
but it's a 7-drop.
Stats.
It's a
vanilla stats.
7-drop body. You're not trying to get the effect off, but you just want that 5/7 body for sure.
And it has no combo
And
power.
then when you have established the 10-drop, getting its effect off, Whitebeard player is still at 2 life. So
yeah.
Swinging 8.
He could have swung 9 if he Kuzan'd.
That is correct. No removal. I'm sure the Whitebeard player is shaking right now, just hoping that there's nothing like a Kobe in hand. 0 Kobe,
so
0 Kaino.
He does throw down the Smoker here. So, I mean, it's a good body. It can swing into lead.
Yeah,
I mean, that's
I like a very strong board from the Smoker player.
And now 10 into it. This is probably where we're going to see a Radical. Guard point.
Yep.
Okay. So he's burned 2 guard points at this point?
Yes.
Yeah, he's exploding right now. Yep, that's 11K.
2K from Whitebeard for the turn, so he is an 8K.
That was 11K total combo because of the 8K boot.
All
right, what do we got here? You know, I still think Smoker's in a great spot.
Yeah,
that
Whitebeard
Borsalino's sitting big right now.
Is not playing with their hand very well, so it is very hard to see what's in his hand. Smoker we have full knowledge of, but other than very early into this game, we don't really know what's going on. Reading the Smoker right now, unless he has another Whitebeard, not very menacing card other than just its stat line.
Well, I will say he can make that Newgate a 0 and then go take the last life. I mean, you're not going to get the double attack.
But if you don't play the Whitebeard, it doesn't matter about the double attack.
The double attack, yeah.
If he does play a third Whitebeard, though, the double attack can matter for sure.
I don't think he has it. Based on how he just grabbed those Don.
There's no way he has another Whitebeard. That's the easiest windmill slam ever. Swinging at the 10 drop.
Wow. Even though he knows the shockwave's up.
Yeah.
So what's that? 13? 14. He did go 14. So it's shockwave and a combo or the Borsalino. What would you do here?
As the smoker player, I'm defending for sure.
I know, but with Borsalino or the shockwave and a combo?
I would have done the shockwave. You're not always going to have those 2 Dawn up. You don't want to be constantly leaving 2 Dawn up. You want to use those Dawn as effectively as possible. And then Borsalino is not a card that they can remove, so you can save that forever.
Yeah, I would call that a misplay, to be honest.
And then when you're going for game, the Borsalino is still a 5K attacker.
It sure is. 1 Don and you're swinging it.
But he doesn't have anything. But maybe he's hoping to be able to play that third Kuzan in hand, just to be able to do something next turn. Maybe
he could still play down a Sakazuki with it.
Yeah.
So
he's leaving up board space for the possibility of just maybe drawing into something.
He could also play a Kobe, and if he runs it, Garp. Yep. So we can see what he does here. The starter deck Garp, by the way. Let me clarify.
Swinging for 9.
Big number.
It's going to go for leader because nothing else.
Do you take it or do you shockwave combo here? You got to use the shockwave. You left the 2 Don up. Now's the time.
But leaving 2.
You can't go down to 1 life right here, I don't think.
No, you can't, especially against red. Luffy is always.
I want a shockwave and combo here.
Mm-hmm. Definitely being greedy, wanting to get full value on that shockwave for the second effect, but that Whitebeard player is not allowing him to do that.
Shockwave here. And here's the 2K. Yep.
And then Whitebeard passing, taking his life, going to 1.
Yep.
All right. This is going to be a very big draw for the Whitebeard or smoker player.
Here. Great Eruption.
Great Eruption.
He gets to draw a card if he wants without playing the 4 down for Kuzan.
That Great Eruption would also put the Whitebeard player into Kobe range as well.
Yeah, without a Kuzan swing.
Yep. Let's see. What is the smoker player going to be doing? He's definitely contemplating. I feel like before you do anything, you're going to be Eruption.
Yeah, I would do the Eruption.
Got to figure out what that card is before you commit your Dawn for the entire turn.
Because you can't win this turn, I don't think, as a smoker.
He's definitely contemplating it, but we do know that the smoker player has a ton of events.
And it's hard to see how many cards the Whitebeard player has in hand right now.
It's very hard to see, but that Whitebeard player probably is sitting on a chunky hand right now, if I've ever known a Whitebeard player. And based off of hand knowledge from the beginning of the game, we do know that he still has a Radical and another guard point in hand.
Kobe!
What an amazing draw right there.
Wow.
That is definitely a top 2 draw right there. That's insane.
Yep, he just got it. He can Kobe that. But see, this is my point. I wish I still had the Borsalino on board.
Correct.
If I had the Borsalino on board, I won this game at this point.
The Borsalino on board, though, is you can't have more than 5 characters, so what are you killing?
A Kuzan.
Definitely a Kuzan.
Or the smoker. I don't even care.
I would kill the Kuzan.
Yeah, I would, because the smoker can go into the Newgate.
100%.
Yep, there it is. Get rid of it.
What an amazing draw right there.
Huge. Now here, would you have smoker ability first? Would you have Kuzan smokered ability and then put like a more Don so you get the 1K boost?
Yeah, 100%.
More cards out of the hand, you know? And at this point, I have a Kuzan to expend. Why do I care?
Yeah. Also at the same time, like, depending on what your turn is.
He's going to use one anyway, so I would have done that. Because you would have -4 to the Whitebeard, and then Smoker would have immediately made it 0 because it's already 0. So you got an extra 1K on that.
100%. Now, the Smoker player is sitting on 1 card in hand, though, so this is a very scary situation. We do not know, or actually, yes, we do. We have his deck list right here. What type of rush is he playing in his deck?
3 Luffy, and how many ace do we see here? That's level, okay. So he has 2 Luffy, 3 ace.
So he
is. No, that's the promo. Let's see here. That's the one. So he has 4 Luffy, 4 Luffy, and 3 ace. Yeah, that's pretty standard.
Yeah. But that is definitely not going to be enough to seal the game. It does look like the Smoker player is going to be able to clean this up.
See, I would have got the extra 1K boost here. He's swinging for 7. He could have swung for 8. That's a 2K plus.
Yep.
I think that's a
Now,
small misplay.
unless the Smoker player is hiding behind a giant hand that we are unable to see right here, yep, you're going to be taking this. Honestly, if I'm the Smoker player, I might not even attack with the Kuzan.
He's attacked with everything he can at this point.
Correct, but you know the Smoker player is going to be passing on zero life anyways, so not even saving one of those attacks so that it can't be swung into.
Yeah.
All right. What is this Whitebeard player going to be doing? It does look very favorable in the Smoker matchup right now, though. But 0 blockers on board
One
and
card
one
in hand.
card in hand. So that is a very scary situation. But
if you're Whitebeard, you're thinking, though, you have to try to figure it out this turn.
Yep.
This game does not go another turn.
The, I believe, win con right here is dropping Ace, clearing 10-drop, clearing Smoker, defending out next turn, depending on what his hand is,
go for game
and
next
then
turn.
go for game next turn with another rush character. I do believe that is a win con on the Whitebeard character, but we don't know what his hand is. So
Yeah, we don't even know if that's possible.
yeah. But that is the best win con. Swinging for 7, clearing out those big threats, leaving 3 up for those 2 known events that are in hand to be able to defend another turn, and then being able to clean it up with a second rush character.
At this point, he could still have more events at this point. I mean, we only know of what he had in the opening hand. We haven't seen his hand since.
Yeah. He is contemplating. Looks like he's
for 8.
swinging for 8.
That's going to go at the Smoker.
He definitely does not.
So he doesn't have ace.
It's a very risky play right there, swinging 7 when you know that Black has so many 2Ks to their disposal. And there's another
and
2K.
there it is.
All right. Smoker player, or
yeah,
and there's the concede.
That's the game. He had the Luffy in hand. Guard, radical. Lot of combo.
I would have
played it out. I mean,
yeah.
make a misplay at that point.
I would have definitely have swung into life with Whitebeard, make him waste that card, place the Luffy on board, don't attack with it, and then try to defend.
Yeah. And I would have kept the Frankie in hand because it has counter. So
yeah,
I mean,
and then he did have 2 radical beams. But
I mean, that was a good display, though, of the matchup.
Yes, very well played by the Smoker player over here.